Federal government to deploy CCTV and drones to curtail insecurity in Nigeria. Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. Michael Adekunle taking you on today's Bystanders at Newsstands. What do you have for you today? Dishing out vital, crucial information on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands. The Nigerian Tribune newspaper and Daily Sun newspaper. Okay, let's check out what we have on the front pages of these two dailies. All right, Buhari meets Southwest Obas hints as possible changes in military. Okay, Buhari meets Southwest Obas hints at possible changes in military. States requesting use of drones to monitor forest will be given approval. Intends to install CCTV on highways. States requesting use of drones to monitor forests will be given approval. Intends to install CCTV on highways. We have no hand in Buhari's Cambridge documents, WAEC tells Tribunal. Okay, let's move to another story on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Oyo government moves against open grazing, herding of cattle. All right. Concern, anger over Lagos-Ibadan highway alternative routes. Concern, anger over Lagos-Ibadan highway alternative routes. Okay, we have a picture here. Let's check out what we have here. Okay, what are they illustrating? From left, the Olu of Ilaro, paramount ruler of Yewaland, Obakende Olugbenle, the Akirogbo, and paramount ruler of Remoland, Oba Babatunde Ajayi, the Oni of Ife himself, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, and President Muhammadu Buhari during the visit of the Southwest traditional rulers to the presidential villa in Abuja on Wednesday. You can see the picture. Look at the photos very vividly. Okay, Lekki Epe Songo Tedo Eleko routes damaged. Lekki Epe Songo Tedo Eleko routes damaged. Epe Ijebu Ode road almost impassable. Epe Ijebu Ode road almost impassable. Okay, how ongoing construction will be handled during Salah RCCG convention. How ongoing construction will be handled during Salah RCCG convention, says our transport ministry. Okay, let's check out what we have on the front, on the top of the newspaper. On El Zazaki, IMN suspends protest, sues federal government over prescription. IMN suspends protest, sues federal government over prescription. We still have more stories here. Let's check them. Okay. Initiate policies that will unite Nigerians. Afenifere tells Buhari. Initiate policies that will unite Nigerians. That's what Afenifere is telling Buhari on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Lee's mother to federal government. Lee Shuaibu's mother to federal government. Intensify efforts towards my daughter's release. Of course, you know there was a video that stated, I won't say it was clear that Lee Shuaibu was dead, or she's dead. The video went viral yesterday. Lee Shuaibu is dead. That's what the video stated. But today on the front page of Nigeria's Tribune newspaper, Lee's mother to federal government intensify effort towards my daughter's release. Okay, over 27,000 Nigerians killed by Boko Haram in 10 years. Over 27,000 Nigerians killed by Boko Haram in 10 years. Okay, let's move down to the Daily Sun newspaper. And was the Daily Sun dishing out this morning at the newsstand. Very important information coming out from the Daily Sun newspaper. Rising insecurity in the country. Rising insecurity in the country. Buhari vows crackdown. The president vows crackdown. That's what we have on the front page of the Daily Sun newspaper. Okay, with a very good rider here. Federal government deploy drones, CCTVs in forests, highways. Federal government deploy drones, CCTVs in forests, highways. Hints of changes in military explains Adiosun's promotion redeployment. Okay, on top of the front page of Daily Sun newspaper. Edo Assembly sues National Assembly over takeover threats. Lawyers clash over crisis. And let's check down the newspaper and see what information is dishing out. 15 die in Niger boat mishap, scores missing. 15 die in Niger boat mishap, scores missing. Tribunal, Buhari has Cambridge certificate. Buhari has Cambridge certificate. That's what witness is saying. Corruption, fueling insecurity, says Mago. These are the stories we have on the front pages of Daily Sun and Nigerian Tribune. Of course, you know our reviewers are always intact to speak. Let's join them. I'll be right back. In Yoruba land, some Obas, I won't say every Obas or all, met the president on the rising insecurity. Not, I won't call it rising. It has become
eminent insecurity.
That is it. It's something that is going on day by day, on daily basis in Nigeria. What outcome do you expect from this meeting?
Well, first and foremost, I am very, very congratulations to the Obas. They didn't go there cap in hand. They went to look at the president eyeball to eyeball to tell him, man, our people are insecure. We are asking, what are you doing as the chief security officer? Remember when the president or governor takes oath of office, he said, I promise to secure the life and properties of Nigerians or the state. So that is the cardinal responsibility of every government. So as Obas have gone to meet the president, it shows they are truly responsible. They are the traditional presidents, if you like to call it, or ministers that have gone to ask him. Truly, the state of insecurity in Nigeria is appalling. The state of insecurity is something shameful to the name called Nigeria. Since they have gone to him, it shows that they are truly responsible. And I congratulate them that they did not chicken out or feel like because he's president, if we go and ask him this kind of sensitive issue, we'll stop getting largesse or benefits.
Okay. Now, this is a wake-up call to the president. What can you advise? What advice can you give to the president?
Mr. President, I saw what he said, that they are deploying technocrats to deal with insecurity in Nigeria. I know for a fact Nigeria is not bereft of intelligent people in the area of security. The president needs to man up.
He needs to man up. Drones, CCTV, also deployed to curtail this.
All that one English. All that one drone, CCTV, all that one English. We need to go back to the roots.
Drawing board.
We need to go back to the drawing board.
Okay.
Address poverty. Address injustice. Address people's hunger. You and I, wait, are you not enjoying your job as a journalist? If one idiot calls you to come and become a terrorist, will you follow? But these people have insecurities and they are being used, or they have insecurities that they need the government to listen to them by fire, by force. That's why they are resulting to this. Or some of them are being used because they are available to be manipulated. Yes. But if they are usefully engaged, nobody will do that.
Anyway, the visit, the way I see it, it brings down the prestige of those royal fathers. Buhari should be the one that should come here, and consult them and meet them. Not them going to Buhari. Who is Buhari? This royal father in the southwest, they always fall our hands. I don't know what they went there to do. Security or insecurity, it is Buhari's, it is his this thing to take care of security in the country. Yes, it is his priority. I think understand. It's not the royal fathers, it is his. So the royal fathers visiting Buhari, man, I don't buy that idea. Whatever promise he gives them there, I don't think he will, go by it. The man always say things and he fails often and often. So this time around, he has come out with all this his what do you call it? Promises, fake promises. I'm telling you.
Now, what can you say about our states requesting use of drones to monitor forests?
Using drones, Abi,
Yeah,
and
drones.
CCTV. This is another verbal promise, and if he fails to do that, okay, if state can do that, I believe on states.
They are
Yeah,
requesting.
governors, yeah.
From the
Okay, the
federal
request from federal government. I don't think that man is in a position to answer them positively. Nothing good will come out of it. Whoever will just promise something and forgets. I think understand. The man, his mentality is not functioning well. I mean his central nervous system. Buhari forgets a lot. So if they now ask him, you promise so things, so time, Buhari will tell you it's a political promise. Like he said before. So nothing ever I see on newspapers that comes from Buhari is real. I'm telling you. I believe in action. What they write on the paper, daily news, about Buhari, I don't believe.
You don't believe?
Yes.
You believe in action.
I'm not a gullible person. I endure a lot. I'm not a gullible person. Buhari is not going to stand by his promise. Never. Let him fulfill the promise. Let us see.
The meeting of the traditional rulers in the Southwest with the president yesterday. So what I'm actually insinuating is that my colleagues here were insinuating that the president has lowered, has downgraded himself, as in the Southwest have downgraded himself to go and meet the president. My own take is that no, the president is the what? Is the #1 citizen in this country. So, and you can't expect the king, the president of the country, to go so low to the what? To the palace of the king. So the king, the traditional rulers are meant to come to the president and then to sort out issues or the problem that might come up in the country.
Because he presides over the whole nation.
He presides over the whole nation. As a learned person, you don't expect the president to lower himself, to come down so low. I get it right now. So that is what we have been arguing over this very issue.
Okay. Now, what do you think the outcome of that meeting will be?
Yes, I listened to the interview, the Onife interview yesterday, and then they discussed extensively, they discussed massively about how to cope or how to reduce the insecurity in the country yesterday, most especially the most east south region, which is the Southwest. Of recent, we have issues of kidnapping everywhere in the Southwest, how some bandits and how some kidnappers has been operating in the Southwest region. And then one of those things the Onife discussed was just because they want to use a drone, an air drone, and as well if actually they could erect or mount a CCTV camera in all the forestry and bushes in order to monitor the issue of the bandits and the kidnappers. I think that's the welcome idea in that area as well too. And it discussed that this very contract will not be given to the policeman. It will be given to the people in that region that knows about the region very, very well. It won't be given to outsiders. And then they might introduce politics into this, and the assignment will not be carried out very well. And then this very thing as well too, we create a job opportunity for the people in the region who are conversant and who knows about the region very, very well. Those are the things the Onife discussed with the president yesterday, and he went there with other leaders, with other traditional leaders in the Southwest. And I think the meeting was a successful one and was a great one.
Something that has always killed Nigerian from the onset it has been the issue of implementation. We are also good in policy drafting. Can make policy, but see, when it comes to the aspect of we implementing that policy, it has always become issues in this country. Now, look at the policy now. It's a fine policy. The issue of you deploying drones into the forest is a welcome development. But see how can we implement this issue of drone?
How effective will this be?
Because see, if it's very, very effective, it will curb a lot of mayhem in the part of Southwest. and which it might also reduce this issue of banditry. So please, I'm urging the government, let this issue, it should just be only on the newsstand alone. Let them put more effort. Let it be effective. Because if it's effective, to me, it's a welcome development to everybody.
Now, do you see the president listening to the advice of these people?
For that, I don't know because I was not opportune to watch the TV. So
You know why I'm saying this? There have been speculations that Buhari doesn't have a listening ear.
yes. For now, we can't tell. But see, I think let's still watch and see what may happen or what might occur in the next few weeks from now.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
My security follow.
Yes,
Then there are some other dignitaries that visited Buhari. Is received all of them.
So what's your take on it?
Well, I believe in the Obas, strongly believe in them. And I like the way Buhari received them and the promises he gave to them. I believe in it. And it will go a long way.
Now, do you see him?
Yes, it will go, definitely it will go a long way. You see, apart from the drone, I believe the government is issuing license because of the drone.
Empowering the state to take over security. That's what it means. By giving land,
State police
it says good.
is coming on board.
That's right. But I won't call that state policing because you will need allow the federal government to start rethinking. No. This is empowering the state to participate in effective security within the state. That's it. That's what
You know that drone alone, you cannot have helicopter without being given license. You can never have drone without being given license. Because drone can travel as from here to Cotonou to go and bomb. You know the implication. Drone can carry drug from one place, you can't stop it on the sky. That is why you need to. And the reason people are arguing for the license, but I believe it's because of the drone that they are to issue license.
But you know the Nigerian syndrome, you know the way the Nigerians act. Don't you think Nigerians should still come up with that mentality of trying to manipulate?
Of course, with the drone? No, it can't possible. Because under the license, there are do and they don't in the license. So you have to make sure that it's protected. No, Winners Chapel had drone. They use drone to secure their compound, about 60-something acres of land. They have drone. So you cannot operate drone, something that can travel from here to another place. Even before you fly our sky, you must get approval. So those are the things. So for people to accuse them of why are you taking license because you want to secure, it's because of the drone. They have been doing the security. Did they ask them to come and collect license for it? You see, to me, I support what is right. I don't just argue blindly. No, I can't.
So what's your own take on it?
What I want to say that I follow what Babangida said.
Okay.
Babangida said when the Yoruba man is talking about war, I went asleep. But when the Igbo man is talking about war, I will be shaking. Obas going there, I don't rely on them because they are Yorubas. Yoruba is not trustworthy. They are going there for their own pocket. It's not for the interest of the masses. Look at what the leaders have said that they are killing their people. I said that is kidnapping that are killing. So I don't believe in them because they are not trustworthy. Maybe they go there to give they bribe them, they will last. So what I believe that there are some Nigerians that when they talk, I will believe them. I don't believe them because they are 419.
Do you believe someone like Oni of Ife, a prestigious king in Yoruba land, a monarch of that repute, will go to the presidential villa and just play a prank on Nigerians or the Yorubas?
Well, you see, Yoruba man in Nigeria, except it's a miracle, let's believe it. But I'm not believing on them, but let's give them a try. They have gone, they have come back. Let's see the action of their going. That will not show Nigeria whether they collect bribe or not.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
This is where I wrap it up on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. Do join us next time as I bring you another interesting topic from Nigerian journals. Michael Adekunle still remains my name. Behind the camera, Latifa Adeboale, always keeping it real. Michael Ojo in the studio, that's the editor. And behind Latifa Adeboale, till I join next time on the same platform. Keep Keep having a good day. Bye.